Hare Krishna. So, it's a very nice question that if Lord Buddha is considered an incarnation of Lord Vishnu has 10 main incarnations, and one of it is Lord Buddha. So, if Lord Buddha is considered one of the main incarnations of Lord Vishnu, then why is Buddhism considered a separate religion? And also, adding to that, we see a lot of similarities between Buddhism and Hinduism, but still, Buddhism is considered separate. And why are there no Buddha deities in any Hindu temples? We see deities of Rama, we see deities of Krishna, we see deities of Varaha, Narasimha, but why is there no Hindu Buddha temple? So we'll answer this based on the authority of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because we are in the Sampradaya of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this explanation very clearly in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, where he explains the purpose of the appearance of Lord Buddha. So this is the time in Kali Yuga where Brahmanas were misusing their power. They were doing Pashu Yagyas, that means animal sacrifices, which is not allowed in Kali Yuga. There are 5 things which are not allowed. We have shared in our previous audios also. Ashwamedam Gavalambam. So doing Ashwamedha sacrifice, Gomedha sacrifices, animal sacrifices basically, is not allowed in Kali Yuga, because in Kali Yuga, people do not have the proper qualifications. There's no purity, there's no proper ucharan, pronunciation. So therefore, in Kali Yuga, these things are not allowed. But at that time, the Brahmanas were misusing their position, misusing their power, misusing the quotations of the Vedas, and they were still doing animal sacrifices, sometimes even just to eat the meat. So seeing all this, seeing a great compassion, Lord Vishnu appeared at Buddha, and his main purpose was to reformat or reset these wrongdoings. Now, how did he do it? He rejected the entire Vedic canon, all the Vedas itself, rejected the entire Vedas for such people. And in that, he did not speak about who God is, he did not speak about what the soul is. He rejected everything. He only spoke about, Lord Buddha only spoke about being a good person. He spoke about the law of karma. You do good, you will get good. You do bad, you will get bad. Just focus on this. Being a good person, morality is what Lord Buddha just focused. That means he brought it down to a very mundane, basic platform of humanity. Okay? And this attracted such people, and they began to follow him. So now, after this, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, what did he do? He still had to establish the right guidance and the right knowledge. So he instructs Lord Shiva, Lord Shankara, that now you come to earth and you appear as a Brahmana and you re-establish the right teachings or the position of the Vedas. So Lord Shiva then comes as Shripad Adi Shankaracharya, and he re-establishes the position of the Vedas, teaching the importance of knowledge about Brahman, God, and soul. And as time progresses, the Vaishnava Acharyas came and they further gave the proper right teachings and followings. So we can see that the purpose of Buddha, Lord Buddha, was specifically just to eradicate the wrongdoings of the people at the time who were using the Vedas but misusing, right, its application and quotation. So then comes to a question, then why don't we worship Buddha if he's an avatar of Vishnu? Why don't we have him in the temples? Because those same Shastras which talk about this, they also mention that Lord Buddha is to be respected but not to be worshipped, not to be followed. Because he came specifically and he taught a certain teaching or principle for that time, for that place, for such persons, just to, recover them. So therefore, they said that we should not worship him or not follow the teachings because they are not meant for the general mass or the other people. Ultimately, we should follow the Vedas, which they given by the later the Vaishnava Acharyas and all in the right understanding. So therefore, you will not see a Buddha deity in a Hindu temple, so much so as a separate main deity. Now, having said all that, every Hindu or Sanatan Dharma follower will always respect Lord Buddha, will always understand his great contribution, but we will not follow specifically the teachings because it is not meant for us. So, like this, there are many incarnations of Vishnu actually who come for specific purposes. They are called Leela avatars, but they are also given the caution that they have come for some certain job, but do not follow their teachings because they are just, step by step taking people through a gradual elevation. Now, in our Acharya Sampradaya, we have a great Acharya by the name of Jayadev Goswami who has written this Dashavatara Stotra, which we sing in glorification of the great contributions of all the 10 avatars of the Lord. In that, Lord Buddha is also glorified. So there's a beautiful prayer talking about his character and nature and his contribution. Nindasi yagya videraha shruti jatam sadaya hridaya darshita pashugatam केशवधृत्ता बुद्धशरीरा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे. O Master of the world, O Keshava, you took the form of Buddha, Buddha Sharira. Why? How? What did you do? Nindasi yagya vider. All the yagya vidhis, the rules of the yagya, you have discredited them. Nindasi. Ahaha. It is said. Shruti jatam, which is born of the Vedas. You have rejected all this. Why? Sadaya hridaya, because your heart feeling filled with compassion, your soft heart. Darshita, having seen Pashu Ghatam, the unlawful killing of animals on the name of Vedas. So, seeing all this, Lord Buddha come and he very compassionately stopped it, but at the same time, he only spoke about basic morality. We need knowledge about God, we need knowledge about the soul, we need knowledge about eternal life, which is given in the rest of the Vedas and the Vedas. So, therefore, we need to follow the Vedas. And therefore, we do not follow Lord Buddha or his teachings particularly, although we accept him and respect him, but understand that he has come for a very particular mission. Hare Krishna.